We are living through the most significant shift in human history. It is not just a new tool, it is not just a new invention, it is a new intelligence. And at the center of this firestorm stands a company that was supposed to be the humble ethical guardian of the AI revolution. Instead, it has become the most disruptive, most feared, and most powerful force on the planet. This is the story of Anthropic. In the quiet, high-stakes hallways of the tech world, they call it the reluctant titan. While its competitors raced to ship whatever they could, as fast as they could, Anthropic walked a lonely, different path. Founded by former OpenAI researchers Dario and Daniela Amadei, the company was built on a single radical premise: AI is only useful if it is fundamentally safe. They pioneered constitutional AI, a complex self-correcting way to train systems to police their own behavior. For years, it sounded like a noble mission. It sounded like a clever corporate PR strategy. Until the world realized the scale of what they had actually built. By early 2026, the mask came off. The company behind the legendary Claude model series did not just catch up to the industry leaders, they surged past them with terrifying efficiency. With a valuation pushing past $1 trillion, Anthropic has effectively redrawn the map of the global economy. They are not just selling chatbots anymore. They are deploying autonomous agents, digital architects that can rewrite the foundation of software engineering, manage massive supply chains, and optimize global logistics, all without a single human in the room. But this meteoric growth came with a heavy human cost. The company's rise triggered a massive, unprecedented sell-off in traditional legacy software stocks. Investors finally realized the harsh truth. Anthropic's models are not just assisting developers, they are rendering entire layers of middle management, coding, and administrative roles obsolete. The disruption isn't coming, it has already arrived. Then the conflict began. In a historic behind-closed-doors confrontation, the U.S. government demanded that Anthropic strip away its rigid safety guardrails to allow for immediate military, intelligence, and surveillance applications. Most companies would have folded instantly under that kind of pressure. Anthropic did not. They refused. They stood their ground, publicly citing concerns over the risks of autonomous weapons and mass-automated surveillance. The result was a public, ugly rift with the Pentagon that shook the entire industry to its core. The U.S. government declared them a supply chain risk, yet their technology remains in such high demand that even the friction between a global superpower and a private lab has not slowed their momentum by even an inch. Today, they are doing the impossible. They have officially filed for one of the largest, most anticipated IPOs in modern history. A move that will force the public markets and everyday investors to finally confront the cold, hard reality of the AI era. Think about that for a moment. A company that openly claims some of its own breakthroughs are too dangerous for public release is now the most sought-after stock on Wall Street. Their latest model, dubbed Mythos, is so potent, so deeply capable, that it is being rolled out selectively, restricted to only the most trusted allies. It is the ultimate paradox of power. The more restricted they make their technology, the more the world begs, fights, and pays for access. We are watching a new kind of arms race, but it is not for land, oil, or physical resources. It is for the digital architecture of the future. With billions in funding from the absolute titans of Silicon Valley and strategic multi-year leases on massive dedicated data centers, Anthropic is building a moat that few, if any, can cross. They have effectively monopolized the safe frontier, turning ethics into an impenetrable barrier to entry. The question is no longer whether AI will change your life. That has already happened. The question is who controls the guardrails. As we look toward the IPO, the market is bracing for a shockwave. If the world's most powerful, most restrictive, and most intelligent company goes public, we are not just buying shares. We are buying into a vision of a world where AI does not just assist us, It governs the parameters of what is possible. Anthropic did not want to rule the world. They just wanted to ensure that if the world was going to be automated, it happened on their terms. And in doing so, they have become the most dangerous and most important startup on Earth. The future is no longer a question of what we can build. It is a question of what we should allow. And Anthropic is holding the pen.